Hello Internet! Today we have this Sapphire 7900 XTX in for repair. This GPU here is going to be a prime example of how to build graphics cards in 2024, considering the fact that most people refuse to use anti-sag support, and sometimes they even drop dumbbells on top of their GPUs to get more FPS. Which, according to this owner, dropping a dumbbell on top of this is exactly what happened.
What? What the f?
So, today we're going to see how well the Sapphire made this card. If it survives, it may be the best 7900 XTX money can buy. One thing worth mentioning is that this card has vapor chamber, which can sometimes fail, or may not require your GPU to be installed in a classic orientation like this.
You serious?
As for repairability, the biggest concern here are the memory chips at the bottom and the core. Given the fact that the hook is bent so far out, and taking the core size into consideration, chances for a successful repair are minimal. And I expect to see a lot of rip pads, both on the memory chips and the core. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, and take the baby steps by measuring the resistances and see if there's any reason to continue with this repair at all. And according to my cheap Chinese multimeter, everything is looking good. I even powered the card to see what it does, and it pulls 1.5 amp. The display shows only half of that value, so we can ignore this for now. At this point, there's really no need to test for a picture or run any kind of tests. We should go straight into the repair by removing all the memory chips at the bottom and the core. So let's do that and hope for a miracle. Okay, rebuild is complete, but we do have a short on memory. My best guess is a solder blob somewhere has shorted the capacitor, but after looking around, I didn't see anything. Then I injected 1 volt into the memory rail and it showed me that this chip is glowing, which means it has failed internally due to a high heat that I had to apply in order to remove it from the board. It also means that Hynix is heat sensitive as usual, and that we need to replace this chip with another one and see if that works. Chip is replaced, and I still can't wrap my head around the fact that I didn't see a single rip pad on the board. So let's boot this thing up and see if we get a picture. And it took a few seconds, but we got a picture. AMD likes to take their time to boot, possibly because of the riser, I don't know. Either way, it looks like it's working, so before I put everything together, I need to make this backplate flat, just like the Earth, except that the Earth isn't perfectly flat, so I'll do my best. And in the end, I think it's acceptable. Better than it was anyway, so who cares?
Magical.
Once everything was put together, it was time to run the big test, which ran for about 10 seconds, and then it froze, and the fan went to the max. This was solved by removing the AMD drivers using DVU utility and installing it fresh, and now everything works as it should. The takeaway from this video is that the card had a significant bend and a cracked hook, but it managed to survive without a single rip pad, and the amount of damage done to the board during the repair process was minimal. With that said, I think this is the best 7900 XTX I've ever fixed. Others don't even come close. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this repair in the comment section below. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.